Stay right here.
Criminal psychology is fascinating. There's a moment in a suspect's mind when they decide to break and run, and you can see it right before it's about to happen, and then they go. And once the police get into a pursuit with that person afterwards, it usually ends up the same. A high-speed pursuit, a pit maneuver, suspect in custody, and then we're going to get your cache of weapons and your illegal pharmaceuticals. This is one of those.
How y'all doing today? Doing all right. I'm Trooper Milkoff with the Arkansas State Police. The reason why I'm pulling you over, your tags on the rental car show to be expired. Did they tell you anything about that or when it was going to be expired? No, sir.
Okay, I like his cautious approach. He takes that deep breath, he walks up, he's looking, he's observing everything's going on in the vehicle. I'm sure he can see the hands. It's important to see the hands. And then he gets into his positioning that we see a lot of these troopers get into. So super cautious, observant approach.
Where y'all head to? Take it to Jonesboro?
Sir.
Where y'all coming from?
Come from Memphis, Tennessee.
Come from Memphis?
Sir.
Gotcha. You live there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay, do me a favor, go ahead and step out for me, okay?
Okay.
Alright, man, the reason why I have you stepping out, I can smoke in the car. You got one in the car?
I smoked before I even left Memphis.
Okay. Alright, so there's none in there?
No, sir.
Alright, because I'm going to search.
Alright.
So if you have something there, just tell me, man. I'll work with you.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything in the car?
No, sir. No, sir, there's nothing in the car. I smoked before I left Memphis. Yes, sir.
Okay. She smoked too, or?
No, sir.
And how long ago did you leave?
I left literally, I don't know what time it is right now, but I left around 2:30.
6:27?
I left around 2:30. It's been raining. I've been off and on stopping.
Okay. Alright, man. Tell you what, I'm going to pat you down, make sure you get no weapons or anything like that on you.
Mm-hmm.
Step back here for me, okay? Go ahead and face this way for me, okay? Just so I can keep an eye on her.
Okay.
Spread your feet for me, please. You anything on you want to stick me, poke me, cut me?
No, sir.
No?
I got nothing but my wallet and some money.
You got wallet and money?
Yes, sir.
Try not to let this fly away.
Oh, yes, sir.
You might need that later, huh?
Yeah,
Couple things that are a little peculiar to me that I don't necessarily understand, but maybe there's a reason for it. The trooper's doing his pat down, and it looks like he took his wallet out of his pocket and he went inside of his wallet. Now, on a normal pat down, going inside someone's wallet is not something that we would normally do unless you get consent to do a search. Now, I don't know, again, in these videos, you don't get the entire picture, so I just want to make it clear that on a pat down, it's the patting down of the outer clothing for weapons. Going inside the wallet, unless the guy said, yeah, you can get my ID out or license, and sometimes that can happen. I don't know that I heard that, but it's possible. But the thing that's even more peculiar to me is that there's another full-fledged trooper in full uniform to the right of the screen, and he didn't approach the vehicle. Now, in field training, I was a field training officer for many, many years. When your officer is in their last stages and they're getting ready to go to solo beat, you would do that, and you would hang back and let them do the entire stop by themselves. So I'm wondering if that's the case. I don't know, but the trooper here on the right side that barely in the frame just hasn't really done much of anything. One other point I like to make is that, and I've made in other videos, if you look at the trooper to the far right, you see his taser, you see the little yellow part of his taser sticking out, and it's in the cross draw position. And I wanted to make sure that I'm clear about explaining why taser is a cross draw weapon for the most part, is so that it doesn't get confused with pulling out the firearm. So it's not on the same side. Most departments have it to where it would be a cross draw, because that's not the normal way an officer would pull out their firearm, because drawing your firearm is much quicker from your dominant side as opposed to your support side.
Take a seat on this bumper here for me, okay?
Okay, I want to stop this really quickly. The positioning of this driver in the white t-shirt. Why is he looking at the trooper conducting his investigation? Say for practice, turn him around and have him look towards the redheads of the patrol vehicle, and then this trooper here could stand at the right front quarter panel so there's a reactionary gap if he decides to attack. The way that they're standing right next to each other, I want to look through this. The tactical advantage is to the driver who's in the white t-shirt. He sees everything with the other trooper, and he's standing side by side with the backup trooper.
None that you know of? Okay, I need you to be honest with me. If there's something in here, I'll work with you guys. Okay, can I smell it? Is there anything in this car? Honesty goes a long way with me, okay? You don't know if there's anything in here or not?
As I watch this stop, a lot of things come to mind. You always hear me, are you in the shape to be in the fight of your life? Every single officer has to look in the mirror at the beginning of their day and say, am I in the shape to be in the fight of my life? And only you can answer that question. The other thing that I'd like to say is, I've mentioned Leoka before. Law enforcement officers killed and assaulted. It's in federal report that they do periodically. You can look it up. And I read this year after year after year, ever since I hired on the department. And I told you that they interviewed people who attacked officers and they asked them, what made you attack this officer? And the most common response was, I thought that I could take him. And I want you to think about this as we watch this, because when I watch stops like this and I see this kind of proximity from unknowns, I think about what could potentially occur.
Is there anything on you? No? Okay, step up on me. What? Okay, step up. Here, just step out as much as you can. What do you got right here in the front?
County advisor.
That's your pad?
Getting mail, requesting medical.
It's in my food.
Are you lying to me?
No. I said I'm on my period.
Okay, I understand that.
So the trooper sees a big bulge in the front of the female's shorts and she says it's my pad that she's on her period. And now the trooper thinks that something's up. But watching the male, because the male sees all this happening, the driver sees all of this transpiring, turn him around, he doesn't get to see that.
That ain't what a pad looks like. I know what a pad looks like. Alright, I have a fiance, she has pads. That's not what a pad looks like. Reach in there and pull that out. That's not a pad. Is that? I smell. Is that
the bag?
Pull it out.
It's the bag.
It's got in it. I've been doing this for a long time. You can't tell me that's not. Did you shake any off in your shorts? Back here with me. So back here. Did you give her? Did you give her to put in her pants?
No, sir, I gave her a bag. It shouldn't have no in it.
That in it.
I didn't know. It shouldn't be nothing.
Man, I've been doing this for a long
I'm just
time.
letting you know, sir. It shouldn't be nothing but crumbs in there. I'm just letting you know. I smoked before we left.
Okay, y'all scared? There's no reason to be scared.
Yes, sir, I understand. I'm just letting you know that we smoked.
Is there anything else in the car?
No, sir.
Hang tight. See if Eddie Jonesboro. I'll be 10-6 with a vehicle search.
Are you seeing this here? Driver trooper is all the way inside the vehicle. The other trooper is occupied looking at the driver license, and there's a ton of communication being made between the driver and the female. This does not look good. There has to be some degree of control over the situation. He told the guy to go to the front of the car. The guy doesn't go to the front of the car. They're just moving around and they're communicating with each other.
Hey, mother! Don't move! Stay right here. Hold on. He's got the.
The trooper said that he had a firearm.
No, that's his. It was on top of the car.
Let's just stop here for a second. Here's what we got. We have the trooper attempted to tase the driver when the driver got into the car. The driver said that he had inside the vehicle, and now we're in pursuit. The trooper saw that the taser was ineffective. He just threw his taser, and now they're going after the suspect, and the female is back where the situation initially started. Okay, so I want to talk about something. No matter how much you trust your partner, to be in a pursuit going at that rate of speed, if you're in the passenger side, it is nerve-wracking. But you do have a responsibility when you're in the passenger seat, and a lot of cops will know this. Your job is to make sure you're verbally and visually clearing the right for the driver. So when they're in pursuit and you're in the passenger seat, a lot of times, and this was something that we always did, was if we were riding doubles, the passenger would look and say, clear right, so that you know that you can go. And so as the driver, I'm listening for that clear right because there's so much that you're taking in. The sirens are going on. The passenger also is responsible for the radio, but clearing the right side is very, very important. If you have two in the car, passenger, make sure you're clearing right. Just like that turn that was just made, you should be looking clear right, so when it's time to go, they can go and know that they're clear. Because other units could be going at high rates of speed too.
He's got a runner underneath the seat. It's a short barrel AR-15. He's got a 40 round mag. He's gonna hit the shoulder.
So at this point, it's going 130 miles per hour, and it was mentioned that it was an AR-15 with a 40 round magazine. So the officers are definitely at this speed outgunned, because to deploy your rifle going 130 miles an hour is going to be tough. Apparently that rifle from the suspect might be accessible. Okay, a lot of stuff happened here. A lot of different things that I definitely want to talk about. So the guy's in custody. We had a successful pit. I heard about Arkansas pitting at 100 plus miles per hour. I had never seen it. I've never done it. It's amazing to see, and it's successful. Departments have policies about the speeds that they can pit. Some people call pursuit intervention technique. Some people call it precision immobilization technique. Some people call it TVI, tactical vehicle intervention. But we see that this guy is now in custody, and it doesn't appear that anyone's got hurt hurt. And remember, when we do a pit and everyone gets trained in it, and you have to be in a car and get pitted and you have to recertify. It's not a one-time certification. You match the speed and then rotational speed, you spin the vehicle out. It's not ramming the vehicle. I've never seen it done at those speeds. It's very, very interesting to me. I'd love to learn this kind of new stuff. And top heavy vehicles, you want to stay away from pitting because they can flip over. I'm very confused as far as how this in custody occurred. I want to talk about some safety things. This is a training firearm. This is training. There's a plastic tip on it. This is plastic. The driver rushed out of the vehicle and he's super amped up, as justifiably he would be, running that rate of speed, knowing that he's confronting a person who has a firearm that he saw. And he elects to rush into the suspect and go hands-on and press his firearm onto the subject's back as he's yelling these commands. The concern with that, and I'm going to talk about it because I've seen it happen, is sympathetic reflex. Even while you're indexing, this is indexing on the outside, you attempt to do another task and whatever it is, grab this, do whatever, and then that happens. This is not supposed to come here, but your brain says, I want to squeeze something, I want to touch a radio, and that happens. And it's on the person's back. That becomes a challenge. That has happened. We don't want that. I am baffled. I don't necessarily understand why the secondary trooper that was sitting in the passenger seat wasn't engaged in the process. I don't know if this trooper was injured or something and couldn't get out of the car. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But if there's two officers, there's a Frank Adam inside the car, then what happens is one is going to be lethal on that subject, and then we're going to get someone else to go hands-on, but stay lethal and give the person the commands. So those challenges that I saw exist, but I know that the trooper was under a lot of stress. You heard his voice in this high pitch, and he even yelled one time while he was inside the vehicle, pull over. He's driving and the guy's not going to hear him pull over, but the things that happen when you have this anxiety. And I'm sure that the passenger trooper was white knuckled onto something as you're going at these rates of speed and getting spun out. You juxtapose the super amp to the incredibly calm passenger, and it's just polar opposites. Not really seen that before. Very interesting to see. Suspect is in custody.
10-4, we got him in custody. I can't really tell. I think it's about the 18 exit, southbound. You know how many lives you just put at stake? This could all have been avoided if you just worked with us.
I understand, sir.
No, you don't. Shut your mouth.
I'm in the arm.
Well, you just ruined that.
I'm in the. Oh my God. I'm in the arm and that's the
This trooper is still super amped up. He's super adrenaline filled, and it's not easy to scrub all of that off. And to scrub it off, it takes time, a breathing exercise, something. Does he have to do the search right this second? He said that his fiance, so maybe he's getting married, and there's a lot of different things, but it's important to take the time for your own emotional well-being. Take a deep breath and scrub off some of that adrenaline that's going through your system still so that you can do everything the way that you're supposed to do it. Under the circumstances, a best practice would be to photograph those things in place and use gloves so that if there's DNA or other things, fingerprints that we want to get, so that we can further have a better case against the suspect. So a lot of that adrenaline, if we just take a second, we can get into our investigative mode. And again, I get it. I understand this is a super high level, high speed thing, and he did a phenomenal job by himself pretty much. And I get it.
We're 10-4. I haven't assessed vehicle damage yet. Where'd y'all lose this female side of the road at?
About 20 northbound, I thought.
20. It's on the other side, over fast, northbound. His hand should be on his shoulder too.
And a bag of my hat and a bag is going to be up there on his shoulder somewhere.
I didn't get the location.
I believe the stop location was 20 northbound.
Okay, his hat and taser were being confirmed in dispatch, trying to motor stop and pick those two items up and we'll drop them off there. He didn't mention anything about the evidence, so the other stuff.
I want to check that female again if she's still there. She had down her pants, and then after I questioned him about his firearm, he took off on us.
What's her description?
Skinny black female wearing very short shorts. I think it was a tank top. Might have been a short sleeve shirt.
15 to 12. What's your 20? I'm here at 26. Okay, I'm gonna stay up here then.
C30 Jonesboro, you check a firearm for us, see if it's stolen.
Go ahead.
Say serial number is 19001831. Say 5.56 rifle. I don't know the brand. I think it might be Remington or I don't know. It's got an R on it. I don't know what kind of caliber it is. I'm sorry. I don't know what brand it is.
10 Morris, 1052.
Simple.
23 down.
23.
My unit is functional. And go ahead and start 10-11.
Is it not? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Is there anything wrong with your car? I'm sorry, man.
23, y'all north or south of the overpass? We were north of the overpass, 20 miles northbound. Made if you go. 23, I might have the suspect. Tennessee, 122965732.
Dumb.
City 92296.
Yeah, no shit he ran. Dumbass.
Road criminal history. And 51.
Stupid son of a. Oh.
I hate that.
That sucks to be him. Did they find the girl?
Not yet.
No, roll 623.
Hold on a second, man. I can't hear. What's up?
23, go ahead.
Where I stopped him. Grab that. There's a card.
23,
I got it.
Go ahead, I'm coming into Painway. Okay. It's going to be felony CS, the weapon, and carpet of currency.
That might be a girl looking for. I pulled that out of the jacket back
I'll be
there.
there in just a minute.
Fuck. You want to try to help me get this up? It's already damaged, but... See if we can get it up over that bar. What's your hand? Oh, I opened it.
Last name spelled middle initial K King. Spelling first name's gonna be Tom Young, Mary
Yeah, that dude was-
Sam Henry Adams.
That dude was in the center lane, wouldn't let me get up on him. I tried to pit him multiple times. Finally, I just had to hit the hell out of him.
Date of birth.
Yeah, good job.
Headquarters isn't going to be happy with me.
They wouldn't be.
No, because this is my second damaged vehicle in a week or 2 weeks.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, everything over with. Look what you got.
Dude, and this could all have been avoided too, because like I saw the gunner, see it, pulled it out just halfway. I'm like, man, this is short barrel, this is not. So I turned around and walked up to him and said, hey, whose gun is that? About that time he took off. Tried to grab him, and he spun around me, got in his car. I shot him twice with a taser through the window. He took off with my gun.
So this is a multi-jurisdictional investigation. It's when I saw the counties pull up, and it looks like some other jurisdictions might be on the scene as well. And this guy might have been involved in some other things that they want to look into, and this kind of stuff will happen.
Hey, that was on her, it was just like sprinkles, so it wasn't very much.
30's advising that CS was very minimal, just shake basically.
Southbound side or northbound side?
Northbound. He took off from us. He was doing about 100 plus. Yeah. He took the first exit to Truman, got back on, headed back southbound. And he took forever for me to get in a position where I could hit him. Dumb, dude. He's so dumb.
Black now.
Black now. I mean, shit, man. He probably knew I was going to go back and search the vehicle, is what it was. We had a fat second chance on you. Sure did. I'm mad now. I told old Scott that I wasn't going to damage his vehicle, and I put a big old dent in the side of it. Yeah. Yeah.
I bet he was holding on to that old shit handle.
I told him, I said, man, ride with me, you better get that seatbelt on. I thought we were going to hit the cable barrier, but we didn't. I've already touched all over all this crap. Yeah, she had like a small bag right here. She said, that's my maxi pad. I'm like, I have a fiance, I know what maxi pad is. Maxi pads don't go up that high. What is that? She pulled it out, just a bag. I said, there's a little bit of in that bag. Hey, look at there. Yeah. C-30 Jonesboro, I got another weapon for you to run for me, please.
Go ahead.
The Smith & Wesson, I believe it's a 40 caliber. FXN 6923.
Sam Nora 6923.
Frank X-ray Nora 6923.
From an evidentiary perspective, best practice, again, photograph in place and utilizing gloves when retrieving these things from a vehicle.
There's some more there. Man, there's stuff all over this place. 10-4. The guy was driving.
No.
Sorry?
Who was driving? You were
Who do you think was driving?
Huh?
Who do you think was driving? Yeah, I tried my hardest not to damage his vehicle, but man, he wouldn't let me get even close to him to get up hit.
So we got a 223.
That's the 40 for the pistol.
And that's the 40 with 42 shells in here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all of it.
Underneath the seat.
He was recording the whole thing too. Yeah, I don't know where his phone's at. I don't know if it's in here in the dirt somewhere or what, but he had it up like this right here recording this. He's either on the phone or recording this. During the chase. During the chase.
Y'all searching him real good before you put him in the car?
Yeah, he's just wearing shorts right now, so I mean, unless he's got something up his butt, he shouldn't have anything on him. Dumbass. I think that's it, I don't know. Unless we popped the
bullets.
yeah. I'll put them in this bag.
Is all that in the trunk?
All this was in the back seat. Both firearms were under his seat.
Hey, y'all searched him real good. Ain't gonna have a little 22 stuck in the front.
Hey, Scott, did you search him again?
23 going, if you hadn't done so, email me that 28. Also, his criminal history and deal return.
There we go. Damn. Thought that I was gonna get lucky. Here, I'll throw the stick up. You got more gloves? I'm gonna look for it, to be honest with you. Now there's a piece of paper in the glove box, that's probably it.
So this is another one of those, take care of the misdemeanors and the felonies will take care of themselves. Misdemeanor car stop led to this really good arrest. Firearms from this person. I think he had some illegal pharmaceuticals as well, a lot of the green stuff. So the original video, which is pinned, has the charges. I'm gonna read off of what they have and you can check it yourself. But it looks like 168 grams of the green stuff, $7,128 in cash, and multiple loaded Frank Adams. And he was arrested for felony fleeing, reckless driving, speeding, resisting arrest, possession of firearms by prohibited person, simultaneous possession of and firearms, possession of Schedule 6 with the purpose to deliver, and possession of instruments of a crime. This is all in the original post. And I want to talk about prohibited person, firearm by prohibited person. So most people think of a convicted felon as a prohibited person, but that's not the only type of prohibited person. Another type of prohibited person is a person who could actually commit a misdemeanor, and that is a person who gets convicted of domestic violence. Misdemeanor domestic violence can make a person a prohibited person from carrying or possessing firearms. I don't know that that's the case with this person, but this was a phenomenal stop, a phenomenal arrest, and I learned a lot from watching this pit at this very high rate of speed. And there's a lot about the psychology of a criminal. If you watch this video over and over again, because that person gave many indicators that they were going to run or they were going to do something nefarious. Very good video to learn from. Again, I don't know why the other trooper wasn't as engaged, and I'm not speaking disparagingly of him. I don't know. There must be a reason. If someone knows, please chime in. In fact, definitely chime in if you are from that department and you know why there was only one trooper that was very much engaged in that whole arrest process. If you like this kind of content, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the video that's on your screen for more content just like this.